computer. Okay, good morning, everyone, or whatever time you are doing this. So today we're gonna do a strength workout. So we're not gonna really be doing any cardio at all. We'll do a quick warm up like we always do, and that'll be the most cardio we do all day. So we're gonna do 9 exercises in a row. We're gonna do them for 50 seconds with a 10-minute break, or just to failure, which just means so you can't do them anymore. It's full body, so we're working everything today. There's a little bit maybe more emphasis on the chest and shoulders, but it's a full body. And then we're gonna end with a quick 5-minute, slightly horrific squat routine. Okay, so the exercises, I'll go over them quite quickly. The first one is a bear crawl. So we've done this together before. What you're gonna wanna do here, get into a tabletop position, your hands directly under your shoulders, toes underneath your body here, and lift just slightly off the ground. And then you're going to act like these are connected here. So your opposite hand with your opposite knee, right hand, left knee, left hand, right knee. And then we're going to move forward, take steps. You want to not be swaying your body. You don't want to be up and down. You want to keep real low, and then go up and then go backward. So this is good for your core. It's a little bit shoulders, but mostly core and hips. And then take as big a steps as you can. The bigger the steps, the harder it is. The next one we're going to do is wall sit. So this one apparently is a punishment for children in Korea when they talk back at school, which is funny. So you're going to want to get your knees into a 90-degree angle, get back against the wall, and you're just going to sit for 50 seconds. If you start to get a little tired, you can go a little bit higher up, and you'll still get pretty good benefits. It's all over legs. If you get really tired and you're in failure quite early on, just get up for a second and do like 2 breath cycles. So in, out. By then, your body will have taken in some oxygen, had a rest, and you should be able to do it for longer, and just go back in and do that for any exercise you feel failure on early on in the counting. Number 3 is the diamond push-up. So for this one, you're gonna put your hands in a diamond and go right to the center of your chest. If you go too high, that's shoulders. Here we're doing triceps. So I wanna keep it here. I can only do these on my knees really, but you can try it in this position if you want. So you go down, center of your chest, exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down through your nose, exhale through your mouth on the way up. Okay, next one is Superman. This one's good for your lower back. It's a little bit for your glutes as well. So you're gonna put your arms straight ahead of you, lift up and then hold for about a count of 2, and then down. And that's it for that one. The next one, we've done this one before. So it is going to mostly work your outside deltoid. What do you call that? I can't remember. I'm a good personal trainer. So you'll get on your side, put this hand down. This hand you'll just hold onto your other shoulder. And we're gonna go up and down for 25 seconds. At the end of 25 seconds, we'll switch and we'll go over to the other side. And then we're gonna do an elbow to knee deadlift. So in this one, keep the core tight, left hand, right knee, and then go down into a deadlift position. It takes a lot of balance, which is good. Clearly a lot of balance. And you go out, and then we'll switch. You can either switch halfway through, or you can just switch each time. Okay. So I think I'll try to remember halfway through on that. The next one we're gonna do is heard it called different things. I'm not sure what it's called yet. It's new for us. We haven't done this one before, I don't think. So we're gonna go in this position, you're gonna go down into a push-up and then push yourself all the way up to here. So I saw some people getting real tricky with it. You can play around with it if you want, but mostly it's just going down and then pushing yourself back up. So it should be working a lot of muscle groups in your arms. And then the last one we're gonna do, also new for us, we're gonna get into a crab position, Put your hands right by your hips here. Be on your, we're gonna do each side for 50 seconds. So this one, you're gonna put your heel down, you're gonna put your leg completely straight, and then you're gonna go up and then down into seated. And then up, and you wanna get your hips as high as possible. So this is gonna be a lot of hamstring, maybe quad on this one if you keep your foot flexed. Heel out, and then arms again. Okay, and that's it. Anyone have any questions before we start? That sounds like a no. Okay, we're gonna do a regular warm up, just 30 seconds for each exercise. I'll call them out as we do them. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. We're gonna start with high knees. Act surprised. All right, going into butt kickers now. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's do some squats. Okay. Do some speed squats. All right, lots of shoulders and arms today, so let's do some arm circles. So we'll just go forward. And backward. These crack and crinkle a lot. Thanks, Rugby. All right, do some mountain climbers. Somehow I keep moving this backward. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna call that a warm up. Okay. All right, so let me get this started here. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Technical things. All right, I'm gonna put on some music for myself. Hopefully you guys can all hear it. Never mind, there's feedback, forget my music. Okay. Okay, so I'm recording all this, sorry about that. All right, so I'm gonna put time on here. 0, okay. That's 50 seconds, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first exercise. It's a bear crawl with a 10-second break. So, ready and go. So remember to do opposite knee with opposite hand, and then make sure you're doing it so you can go backward, because that's Really good too. The bigger steps you take, the better. You can do it a little bit faster if you want, but really want to be focusing on keeping your core really tight, your back in a neutral spine position. And so you don't want to be curving your back. And you should be feeling it kind of in a lot of places. And I'm doing it wrong. Cool, cool, cool. All right, 5 seconds left. And time. Okay, we'll go into a wall sit now. So everybody get ready. And go. And we are halfway. Be feeling this everywhere in your legs, really. If you're more on your heels, you'll feel it in your calves a little more. You think about distributing the weight pretty evenly on your feet or into your heels. And 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds. We're gonna get into a diamond push-up position. So me, I'm gonna do it on my knees the whole time. And diamond and down. Ready, go. You wanna think about your elbows going out, not to the side, but to an angle, like a 45-degree angle out of your body. Halfway. Okay, 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Okay, so now we're gonna get into Superman position. Just get flat on your stomachs. And up, ready, go. Hold. So arms are straight out in front of you. Point your toes, maybe makes it a little easier. And this is good for all of us that sit all day, quarantined at home. Ten seconds left. This one surprisingly gets difficult after 50 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so the next one is the single arm side push-up. So you wanna get on your side, elbow down, hand flat, and then, so I'm on my right side first, so my right hand is on my left shoulder, and I'm gonna press all the way from the ground. This one is working your outer deltoid, and again, your tricep. Deltoid minor, I can't remember. I think things I should remember. Anyway, it's pretty tough because it's a tiny muscle, and we don't work it and isolate it very much by itself. So switch sides, you're gonna find it quite difficult, but that's okay. Difficult's good. And you might find that one side is much stronger than the other. And that's okay too, because we're lopsided. Try to correct that as we go. 5 seconds. And time. Okay, that's done and over with. Okay, Next one. So this is the elbow to knee deadlift, which causes me to fall over. I'll call it halfway. So, okay, ready, go. Just do one knee to the elbow, back touch the ground. So if you can manage to not fall, you'll be working out your hamstrings, your gluteus medius, your gluteus maximus. So all good things. Gluteus medius is something we should work out regularly if we're sitting all day. I learned the hard way. Switch sides. Harder if you don't keep falling out of place. Okay, and time. So we're gonna go into gorilla push-ups. So just get down into a squat position or a squatting position, nice and low, and then push it, ready, go. Push off your hands and up. Just keep your core nice and tight to keep your back from rounding too much. So think about pulling your belly button back into your spine. Not sucking in, but building up a hard abdominal wall. You can really feel it as you leave the ground there, force. Okay, 5 seconds left. And time. Okay, so now we're getting to this crab kick thing, which is a bit new and a bit complicated, but we can do it. So remember to put your heel out, legs straight, flex the foot backward, hands by your hips, ready, go. So up and then down. And you wanna make sure that your hips come down where your hands are. I tried it multiple ways last night and find it's only really difficult if you keep your front foot on that heel and then bring your hips back to where your hands are. Otherwise, there's a lot of cheating you can do where you're not doing much. So make sure you're really lifting and pushing through your heel as you get higher here. And that's where you're gonna really feel it in your hamstring and your glute. If you're not doing that, you won't feel it. 5 seconds left. And you're probably feeling that in your shoulders too. Time. You switch legs, same as before. And go. So really push. Again, on your heel, I think play around with it, adjust where your heel needs to be. I think mine needs to be further out than I anticipate, so. We're gonna get a lot of shoulder, tricep work done today, which is cool. Really push through on that heel. Again, I'm gonna put mine further out. This is new, so I'm kind of learning as I go. You probably are too, so 10 seconds to go. And time. Okay, first set done. Whew. All right, take a minute break. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick and catch up with everybody here. That's not what I'm doing. I'm lying. Oh, pause recording. Okay, so that was a minute on our side. So we're gonna start over with the bear crawl. Set my watch again. Okay, so it'll be 50 seconds, 10 seconds. I was just noting that my shoulders are already really tired. So I might get into failure in some of these. If I do, keep moving. And what I'm gonna do when I hit failure is I'm gonna, as I said, if I do, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna take a breath in, a breath out, a breath in, and on my next exhale, I'm gonna keep going and then go as far as I can and keep doing that every time I need a break. So, and that will probably keep me going all the way through the set. And if you're at failure, absolute failure, then you're an absolute failure. So, and that's fine. All right, into bear crawl position. Ready, go. Again, neutral spine. Go walk back, think about keeping your core muscles really nice and tight. Really, really tight. So think about creating a really strong wall there around your middle section, halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good work, everyone. Going into wall sit now. So ready, go. So a little talk about, I'll talk to you about mentality. I've talked about this before, but so my friend of mine, he worked in Korea as a teacher, and this was a punishment for kids when they talk in class. So they'd have to sit against the wall and they'd hate it, and then they'd suffer, but then he turned it into a game and they all thought it was hilarious. So he kind of ruined it as a punishment from all the other teachers and they were mad at him. But it's a funny story because it says a lot about your mentality. So when this was a punishment, the kids hated it. When it was a game, the kids loved it. So if you're thinking about working out and you're thinking about how you hate it and it's punishment, maybe you're doing the wrong exercise, or change your mentality about it, make it a game. And time. Good work, everyone. All right, diamond push-up is next. So I'm gonna do it on my knees again, as I said. You're welcome to try not on your knees. Impressive stuff. All right, ready, go. Remember to keep the diamond right in the center of your chest. And arms not 100% out, 90 degrees to the side, but a little bit less, somewhere between 45 and 60 probably. We're halfway with this. "15 seconds left. Remember to keep that tailbone tucked in. I realized mine wasn't. You don't want to arch your back outward. 5 seconds. You want to make sure it's nice and neutral. And time. Oof, yeah, that last one's a killer. Okay, Spider-Man next. Spider-Man, no, sorry, Superman. Spider-Man's another horrific one. Okay, ready and go. Guys, I wasn't holding mine as long as I should be, so I want to hold them a full 2 seconds. You can feel that in your upper back and your rhomboids and whatever else that's called, your lats, a little bit. So that's good. I can feel it in mine. I hope you can feel it in yours. So I just want to make sure your arms are going up with the rest of you and you're holding your arms with the rest of your body. Whew, time. Okay, single arm side push-up. Again, it's another little tiny muscle. All right, ready and go. So it's hard, but do what you can. Some people don't find this so hard. I do. Ten more seconds on this side. Switch sides. Five seconds. And time. Okay. Elbow to knee deadlift. All right, so choose an elbow, choose a knee. Ready, go. I have really bad balance on my left side, apparently. I can hardly go through a motion. And switch sides. It's like, oh, it's hot in here. I must have forgotten to turn the aircon on. Nope, I'm just sweating. It's good. Make sure you breathe when you're doing these. Preferably in through your nose. Always in through your nose. And time. Okay, back to the gorilla push-ups, or I don't really like that one because I think 15 different types of push-ups are called gorilla push-ups, but I also saw people doing them wider, and I think you can get lower when you do them wider, so they're a little harder. I'll try it this one. Let's see what happens. Up to you. Do what you want. Ready, go. Yeah, I think that's harder. Halfway. Okay, 10 seconds. And time. Okay, we're going to the single leg crab kicks, which I'm feeling a little on the side. So it's good, a little in the gluteus medius. I can feel already of it, a bit sore and tight, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna put one leg out on your heel, leg forward, up. Make sure you use that hip, or use that heel, push through, all the way through. Keep your leg nice and straight. And back down, thumb between your hands. I also feel at the very, very end, when I push really high, in the hip flexors. It's a good one. 5 seconds left. Ooh, time. Okay. Other leg, and then we just have one set to go. Ooh. All right, ready? And go. Keep your toes high off the ground. Push with that hip back between your hands. If you're not feeling it, push more through your heel, hips up to the sky. You can also move your leg out a little bit so you get more extension. And time. Okay, I'm gonna pause it again. Take a minute, get some water. See you in a minute. Alrighty, hello and welcome back after your 1 minute break. Okay, so we have one set of everything left. I think it's going pretty smoothly. I'm pretty excited. I feel like everything's getting a workout, but it's a nice change from the massive cardio one we did on Wednesday, for example, which are all in the playlist labeled for week 1. If you want to go back to that one, if you need a cardio workout. And then next week we'll have 3 more. So until the gym's open. Okay, so in bear crawl, ready and go. Remember, keep your core super, super, super tight. Okay, 10 seconds left. Back stays neutral. 4 seconds left. And time. Okay. Sometimes by the time I say there's 4 seconds left, there's no time left. All right, wall sit. Okay, ready, go. I don't have another story. Last time it really helped the time go by. Talk about Korean kids again. Halfway. But it is all about your mind, and that's something I'm really interested in. And I think it's really fun to try to see how far you can push yourself. You just got to get your mind to calm itself down. All right, and time. Okay, diamond push-up again. Okay, time on. Ready to go. Make sure you're not arching your back. So you want to think about kind of, what's the word I want to say? Clenching your butt, or what's the word I want? Flexing your butt to keep your back from going out. You don't want to be doing that. You got 10 seconds. And time. Okay, into Superman. Again, you want to make sure you hold these upwards for a few seconds. Ready, go. Really important that you keep your arms nice and straight, because that's what's going to get that workout in the upper back, which we don't get a lot of when we do body weight workouts, because those are usually pulling muscles. We don't get to do a lot of pulling with body weight, unfortunately. So it gets a little neglected. So make sure you focus on that. 10 or 5 seconds left. And time. Okay. Single arm side push-up. Ready, go. You're just realizing the reason this side is so hard for me, because I separated my AC joint in my shoulder before. You may have injuries that make things harder. It's really important that we keep strengthening those muscles. Switch. Even though you do something and you hate it and you think, ugh, but if you hate it, it probably means you need to do more of them, unfortunately, because it means you're probably weak in that area. So it's good to get a balance of things that you like to do, things that maybe you don't like to do so much, so you don't hate all of it. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Gorilla push-ups. I'm going to go back to putting my knees together because it was easier. All right. Ready and go. Slightly more fun, I think. I think there's a bit more of a, because your body weight is much more centered, I think it's easier to push back rather than when you have your legs apart. It's a little added challenge to put your legs apart. Okay. 10 seconds. And time. I forgot the elbow to knee deadlift. That's next. A little out of order. Okay, pick an elbow, pick a knee, and go. Every time I look at my watch, I fall. I blame that. All right, switch. Whoop. Really starting to feel a hamstring from this and then the next exercise. That's good. 5 seconds. And time. All right, last 2 really. Last one, each side. And then we squat. Okay, ready? And go. In the wrong position. Make sure your heel is up, your toes are towards the sky. One thing, I think it takes a little bit of focus to make sure you're engaging properly, but that's okay, we can do that. Make sure at the end there, you're really pushing up. Hips towards the sky, hips as close as you can towards the ceiling. And then you can really feel it through both glutes and your quad and your hamstring and your shoulders. Whew, and time. Okay, switch legs. Ready? All right, let's go. Last one. And then we squat. My arms are getting tired. Push through with those hips as high as they go. Keep your heel on the ground. Your arm, legs straight. 5 seconds left. Time. Nice work, everyone. We're just gonna take a 5-second break here. We're gonna jump right into squats. Okay, so I invented this last night and then I tried it and it was hard. It was real hard. We're gonna do a squat pyramid. So what we're gonna be doing is, we're gonna be doing, I'm just gonna set my watch to this, hold on 1 second. Hate when I have to keep time and I don't rely on an app. Okay. So I'm just gonna run a stopwatch here and call it as it comes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a pyramid. So we're gonna do 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30, 40, 50, and then come down 40, 30, 20, 10. So the first one, we're gonna do 10 squats. Then we're gonna do 20 pulses. Then we're gonna do a 30-second hold. Then we're gonna do 40 squats. And then we're gonna do 50 pulses. Then we're gonna do 40 squats, 30-second hold, 20-second pulses, 10-second squat. So squat, we all know, is this. You probably wanna turn your feet out just a touch. Go down, up, down, up. We're gonna do them as fast as we can so we're not here all day. Pulses, you're gonna get low, nice and low, and bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A hold is just a hold. So we're gonna get in this position and pray that we don't die. And we're gonna go back into the squats, 40, and then 50 pulses. Okay. And then I'm just gonna set the stopwatch for when we get to the hold part where I have to count to 30. Okay, so let's go. 10 squats. Let's go, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna go into pulses for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now hold 30 seconds. When you do the pulses, no need to bounce real high. You don't need to hurt your knees. When you're going down in your squats, make sure that you're going down on your heels, not your toes. You don't want to hurt your knees. If you go down on your toes, you're putting too much pressure on your knee joint. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, 40 squats, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you do them faster than me, just go ahead and wait for me. 50 pulses, go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, woo, 40 squats, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, halfway. 20, 18, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. 30-second hold, go. Holy moly. Okay, as I said, we pray. 10 seconds to go, guys. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I know you can. Just stay on down there. Whew, I know it, I know it, I know it. Got 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! 20-second pulses, get down there, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 squats, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, finish with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We did it. Oh my God, I hate myself. Why do I do that? Thanks, everyone. Stretch your legs and your shoulders.
Oh man, thank you. My legs are shaking.